Since the very beginning of recorded history, artists have been fascinated with water. Long before the first mirror was ever invented, we saw reflections shimmering across the glassy surfaces of ponds, lakes, and rivers. Up above, we have a tangible reality, and down below, a surreal illusion comprised of light and imagination. In the landscape photography world, a reflection means two compositions for the price of one. We can use these magical locations to create symmetry in our work, and to give our audience a little something extra. Working with reflections, however, is not easy. It takes a special combination of perfect sunlight, calm winds, and brilliant color to make this equation balance out. And when we find this combination in the wild, a whole new fantasy takes shape.
All right, we've discovered a really special treat. There's a little grove of aspen trees just over the hill here, and they're growing right next to a pond, so they're creating this beautiful reflection. Again, it's the middle of the day. You don't typically shoot during the middle of the day, but the sun is hitting this little grove so perfectly that they just got this spectacular color. So let's get a look at this scene real quick.
As we begin to examine our scene, we notice a rare situation taking place right before our eyes. This little grove of aspen trees are growing all the way up to the edge of the water. This is not something that we typically see. Aspen trees are not common along the water's edge. Instead, they normally prefer to keep a healthy distance away from bodies of water. And yet, here they are. Another few inches and they would literally be in the water. The situation presents a very fine opportunity for us indeed. Our composition enjoys a close conjunction between the land and the reflection. We see a zipper of trees coming together along the water's edge. This joining of elements creates a very strong visual focal point for our composition. And as we rise up into the canopy of trees, we are treated to a full spectrum of brilliant fall colors.
All right, these trees are pretty spectacular, but we're gonna make this lesson a double header. Just down the creek, there's this beautiful little cabin nestled into all of these aspen trees, and it's framed up by this beautiful snowy mountain in the back. So let's have a look at that one next.
I will say that my hat goes off to the family who secured this little gemstone. Imagine waking up to this view every morning. While this quaint little cabin provides a nice addition to our reflection work, it remains important for us to be respectful of private property. If you were to walk out onto your front porch and find a photographer with a giant telephoto lens aimed right at your house, it might not be the best way to start off your day. So if you discover a little cabin in the woods, capture your image discreetly and move along. Don't linger with your lens trained on someone's home, because that can get a little creepy. We want to be good stewards of personal privacy. Always remember, when you are out with your camera, you represent the entire photography industry. So be polite, be courteous, and respectful, and your kindness will be repaid tenfold.
All right, props to the family who secured that little homestead. I can't wait to see what these look like, so we'll see you in Lightroom.
As for our reflections, we'll have to pull a few tricks out of the old magic hat in order to make this image come together. In our upcoming digital workflow episodes, we will learn how to combine multiple images to create an infinity forest of beautiful aspen trees shimmering above a perfect mirror made of water.